Don't tell me not to live, just sit and putter. Life's candy and the sun's a ball of butter. Don't bring around a cloud to rain on my parade. Don't tell me not to fly, I've simply got to. If someone takes a spill, it's me and not you. Who told you you're allowed to rain on my parade? I'll march my band out, I'll beat my drum, and if I fanned out, your turn at bat, sir. At least I didn't fake it, hat, sir. I guess I didn't make it, but whether I'm the rose of sheer perfection, a freckle on the nose of life's complexion, the cinder or the shiny apple of its eye, I gotta fly once, I gotta try once, only can die once, right, sir? Oh, life is juicy, juicy, and you see I gotta have my bite. Get ready for me, love, cause I'm a comer. I've simply gotta march, my heart's a drummer. Don't bring around a cloud to rain on my parade. I'm gonna live and live now. Get what I want, I know how. One roll for the whole shebang. One throw, that bell will go clang. Eye on the target and wham. One shot, one gunshot and bam. Hey, Mr. Ornstein, here I am. I march my band out, I beat my drum, and if I'm fanned out, your turn at bat, sir. At least I didn't fake it, hat, sir. I guess I didn't make it. Get ready for me, love, cause I'm a comer. I simply gotta march my heart to drummer. Nobody, no, nobody is gonna rain on my parade.
Kick-ass facts, handwriting analysis. Pew, 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 pew. Part 2. Speaking of 2, if you write your 2 with no loop, you are good with numbers. The space between your letters shows your need for personal space. If you write with plenty of space between each letter, you probably don't like to be crowded and need a lot of personal space. If your letters are close together or even overlapping, it indicates you prefer to be around people, get lonely easily, or have a fear of abandonment. You might also have a hard time giving other people the space they need. The space between words relates to how sociable you are. If you leave a wider space between words, you usually avoid a crowd and are introverted. If you write your words closer together, you probably enjoy crowds and are extroverted and outgoing. Some graphologists interpret a narrow space between words to indicate the writer tends to pry into other people's personal lives or ask intrusive questions. How you space your lines shows how you react in relationships. If you leave wide, even spaces between your lines, you tend to have clear, organized thinking and a good sense of boundaries. Narrow spacing between lines that causes letters to overlap shows you might be overly familiar with others and have trouble with personal boundaries. Narrow base lines can also indicate a tendency toward knee-jerk reactions, while someone who's got wide space lines is more likely to hold back until they've cooled off. The slope of your lines gives you insight into your outlook on life. If you're writing slopes upward from the left, you are generally optimistic. If you're writing slopes downward, you're generally pessimistic. If your writing is generally level, you're a fairly balanced person. The baseline slope is usually more of an indicator of your mood while you were writing rather than your overall personality. If you want to analyze a person's overall personality, get several different samples from several different days and times. Pen pressure tells you how much physical and emotional energy you exert. If you write with heavy pressure, you have strong vitality and intense emotions. If you write with very light pressure, you are more passive and likely avoid confrontation. Most people write with medium pressure, indicating more of a balance. Someone who writes with heavy pressure usually writes pretty slowly, and someone who writes with light pressure is usually writing pretty quickly. Again, you need to collect several writing samples to interpret with personality as a whole because you'll just be getting what mood they were in at the time. Placement on the page, writing far to the left indicates that you stay rooted in the past, while writing all the way to the right means you are eager and impatient to do new things. Writing close to the top means you're an imaginative dreamer, and writing all the way at the bottom means you are grounded and practical. Some graphologists interpret the writing of a person who leaves little to no margins all the way around to mean that they are insecure. Those who leave a very even margin around all sides are thought to be balanced and self-disciplined people. Graphologists think of the signature as a public expression of yourself. Legibility indicates you have nothing to hide, while indecipherable script means you don't want others to know what's going on in your head. Big, full, capital letters convey an extroverted show-off, but if you use a strong dash, you're trying to keep people at arm's distance. A legible signature that's vastly different from your everyday handwriting means you know who you are, but you're hiding it from others. Finally, a big X shows self-destructive tendencies.
Hey, it's been a while. For old time's sake, we're going to do that thing that I used to do, the get re-ready with me. Explain why. And the reason I'm doing a get re-ready with me is because, same as last time, time just kind of creeps up, end up going to the event and not having enough time to film before. So, here we are. So we're after the event, and I still want to show you my outfit. So, let's get into it. And the event in this case is the Ballman Show here in Paris, fall/winter 2023. Start what I'm wearing, or what I'm wearing, going to wear, Wait, no, it's a get re-ready with me. Why am I lying? Yeah, no, I already wore these, so let's put it back together. All right, and so for the fit of the pants, they're a bit high-waisted, wider leg, fun, movable, very durable. And the next piece to this look is this beautiful blouse. It's like sheer silk mix. And I say blouse because this was when I went in for my fitting. It was actually on the women's rack, and I was like, I need that. And they were like, okay, yeah, like why not? Go on, King. And I was like, yeah, let me explain why. All right, so here's the blouse on. And coming into this fitting with Ballman, I had a vision, right? I had an idea of what I wanted to do, and I wanted to do something with the pussy bow. Yeah, relax. Okay. And I haven't done anything with a pussy bow, and I really like it. And I was like, Ballman, this is perfect for it. And the buttons, everything's perfect. The shirt fit is a bit cropped, but that's okay because I'm tucking. And these are high-waisted, so everything just worked out. Okay, so I'll show you. So there are multiple ways to tie a pussy bow, and I just tied one right now just for quicks. It actually turned out pretty good. But at first, I had no idea how to do it. And I'm not gonna lie, I looked up a YouTube video. But to get into the show, and then at the show, lovely Ryan from the Ballman team helped me out with tying it. But yeah, I'll show you. Okay, so this is what it looks like on. Full 360. Lovely, right? But it's missing something. And I was like, I have a vision. Where's the jacket? And luckily, they had just the thing. What is that on? Oh, it's a tag. My fault. Okay, so I'll just try it on for you guys. As you can see on, I tried a few different ones at the fitting, and a few almost worked, a few did work, and then I tried this one on, and I immediately fell in love. The way the lapels overlap, I don't know if you can see that, and then it just works, It's the best feeling. And at this point, my vision's complete. I'm like, I did it. This is what I want to do. But then you throw in shoes, and are you kidding me? Never seen a silhouette like this. Let's throw them on. And this is the final look. I'm in love with it.